Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. Biggest issue select men will have with women. Now, I know some people will probably hear this and after listening to it, they'll probably say that's not a bad issue to have. It can be. Because remember in my last sit down video, I said select men will have see a different side of women. The biggest issue that select men will have with women is, as a lady friend called it, obsessed fans. Obsessed fans. Because yeah, they're attracting the beautiful women and the fine ones, the ones who got those nice looks and bodies and everything. And that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you want that. But then you're attracting other women as well. And those can be some of the crazier ones. You're attracting all types of women. And all those women ain't going to always be in a good position. You know, I had a dude who's definitely selected, and he'll probably see this video. And he'll probably say, hey, man, thanks for not calling my name. I was like, yeah, we good, fam. But he was talking about how all these married women were coming for him. He ain't even trying to go there. He good with his very beautiful wife. But he got all these married women like flirting with him and all of that. But he's definitely select. See, one of the things that being select means is a man has that type of aura, but that aura does not discriminate. That aura does not discriminate. It don't say, oh, well, only the fine women can come my way. Yeah, that'd be great, but then you get some of those crazy women who don't look as good. Or they might look good, but they might be crazy. Because one thing that select men are going to see that a non-select man isn't going to see, they're going to see the other side of women, like I said in the last sit-down video. But when women are turned on by a man, oh, they get real aggressive. They get real aggressive. Now, I know there's a lot of talk on here about approaching women and all of that. And let's be real, most men have to approach, especially if they generally non-select. They got to approach a woman and make a case. But if a guy, the more select a man is, oh, the woman is coming for him. The woman is coming for him. The women, they get aggressive. In fact, and they'll shoot their shot hard. They'll shoot their shot. They'll come around that guy, want to talk to him. And depending on what level of select he is, they might just straight approach him. They might come up to him and be on the street, hand him the phone number, or be in a parking lot, driving their truck, hand him a phone number, doing something. Just walk up to him and say, hey, you's a big fine man, won't you stick that thing in? Hey. Seriously. When a guy get to that level, they understand that. And it's not, and if it was just the beautiful women, the very attractive women, that'd be one thing. Oh, that'd be great. But it ain't always gonna be that. Yeah, he'll get those, but then he's going to get those women who might be married with a crazy husband, and stuff. I'm gonna tell you what, there were a couple times I experienced. There was one time I was living in this building in DC. Now this guy was worried about, his lady was working at the front desk. And he came in knowing she was doing something with somebody. And he looking at me, oh, you cheating with him. I'm sitting in like a lounge area just chilling. And I was like, nah, it ain't me, man. It ain't me. And I was like, nah, that's somebody else. Actually, I didn't know if she was or not, but it wasn't me. And she was fine too. But here's the thing, it wasn't me. And then another time I was working on this job, one of my 1,000 jobs, this guy came on the job and he was saying, you cheating with him, aren't you? And I was like, nah. I knew who she was cheating with. But that's the thing. because then he getting the women coming after him. You get some guys going some crazy stuff. They might be calling you up. Shoot, you going to get some drama. That's one thing. Yeah, you getting some good play, some fine women. Yeah, but you also getting some drama. Shoot, or going out with some woman, she neglected to tell you that she had a boyfriend. She neglected to tell you. And you be like, how come you didn't tell me you had a boyfriend? Oh, you wouldn't have went out with me. They don't care. They get real aggressive, whatever, handing you their cards, trying some way. I remember, and I told this story before when I was doing, I was vending at this vending show. And this guy, he was a big old dude. He was a big old dude. And the way it was, there were people in front of me, but people walking behind me. And that was cool. That was cool. And I never forget this big old dude, big hominy grit eating dude, walked in front of my desk. And I heard this lady from behind me say, "Hey, can I take you home?" This guy walked up to the woman, put his number in her phone. Well, no, he gave her his phone. He gave her his phone. She put her number and he said that she was like, yeah. He was like, all right, and kept going. I ain't hear a name exchanged or anything. And then she looked at me, she said, hey, you guys shoot your shot. Only problem with that guy is I knew his girlfriend. I knew his girlfriend. And I know how she was chasing around different women who were shooting their shot at him. Oh, there's some drama. There's some drama. And then don't get one of those crazy women that they be like, you go to sleep now. Then they getting out the knife or something. Or those hot grits. They cooking those grits. They say, you go to sleep now. And shoot. The biggest issue that select men going to have with women really is just being too many women and not the one. And even if they married, that don't stop anything. That don't stop anything. I remember when I had gotten married and I'm thinking, yeah, I ain't gonna be out there doing that stuff. And this player said to me, he said, that ring ain't gonna stop anybody. And this was a married player who was always getting a bunch of women. They ain't gonna stop anything. That's like a magnet. Indeed, I would tell these select men who get married, don't think that ring's gonna stop women. Don't think for a second it's gonna stop women. That's like a magnet. If you're a select man and married, shit. But that's the biggest issue a select man will have. Yeah, they gonna get the fine ones and that's cool, but then you're gonna get the not so fine ones. You're gonna get the crazy ones. You might get the obsessed fans. You're gonna get the guys chasing after the woman who weren't really theirs anyway if they chasing another man. They gonna get a lot of stuff, especially as you more and more select. And you can even try to hide. Any select man listening, you can even try to hide it. You might not let the barber bless you for a bit. You might not. You might skip the gym for a while, let some weight go on. Oh, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I mean, I remember at this one vending place, this woman, she was about to get in a fight with this select man's wife. She was about to get in a fight with him. She had decided she's gonna give him some. Oh man, I'm laughing about it, but on a more serious note, if you truly select, oh, the women gonna throw it. Now I know some guys want to get to that point. I'll just say, be careful what you ask for, and I'll leave it at that. Anyway, that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.